Hey folks! Welcome to another episode of Actual Crafts with Alyssa and Katie. And today, we're going to be doing form poems. For this craft, you need a piece of paper, your poem, and a pen or a marker like a Sharpie. Again, be careful if you have a Sharpie because they can stain certain surfaces. Hey guys, so the first thing for this video is you're going to want to create a poem. And I would do this on a separate sheet of paper. If you have a journal that you would use, I would do it there. If you just have scrap paper, do it on scrap paper, write it down on your computer, whatever you want to do. I would just suggest writing it down to make sure you know what you have first before you do the rest of this craft. So I went ahead and I did my poem off camera. I'm going to read it to you now and then I will get into the rest of the craft. A lamb, precious and small, innocent, a king, born in a manger, with a donkey and cow, the witnesses, turned away in his hometown, shamed for loving the outcasts, the sick, disabled, the other. He healed them all, leading the lost, guiding the gone, teaching the ones who faithfully follow, and loving the ones who know not who he is, bringing new rules and ideas to replace the old, dying on the cross to make the promise final. So I have my piece of paper, I have a pen and a marker, and then I have my poem over here ready to write. So since I did a poem about Jesus, you could do any kind of poem you like. Take as long as you like to make the poem. It's your poem, your creation. So when you get into the form of the poem, what you're going to want to do is draw out your form first. So since I did a poem about Jesus, I'm going to do a cross. So I draw my cross out, like so. And there's my cross. So the next thing I do is I write my poem into the cross. Now for this I'm going to use my pen because it makes a thinner line, and I would start at the top of whatever your picture is and then work your way down from there. So, I have finished filling in my cross. As you can see, I filled out the words. It's okay if there are some little gaps in there. You can change the size of the words if you want to emphasize words. So if you see I emphasized the last one, I made it all caps and larger than the rest. And that is your craft. This is called a form poem, where there is a picture that relates to what the poem is about. And the poem is in the form of the picture. Okay guys, one more thing before I let you go for this video. So with all art, the most important thing is to be creative. If your art doesn't look like mine, that's fine.
Because it's your art. Art is meant for everybody. Everybody can use art as a way to express themselves. And some people do that in different ways. Some people can paint, some draw, some write, some dance, some sing. There are a million different ways that you can express yourself through art. And the beautiful thing is, when you create art, nobody can tell you it's wrong. Because it's your art. You made it. It is unique. And that's really one of the most beautiful things about art. Is because just like every one of you is made unique in the image of God, crafts, each craft you do is uniquely made by you. And that's all for today, folks. See you later.